Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at how to build an approval process in Salesforce. We're going to be following along with a trailhead project. So if you'd like to get 500 points, you can follow along with me and complete this in your sandbox. To start the project, you will need a couple of fields on your account object already created, and you're going to need prospect, customer, and pending. So if you go into your org and you go to your object manager account and you look at the type field, you're going to make sure those fields have been added, and I have those in here. So now we are good to start the project. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So first things first, let's make sure we're in setup. You're going to be at home, and in quick find, you're going to search approval. And you're going to select approval processes. All right, so under manage approval processes we're going to make sure we select account, and then we're going to create a new approval process, and we're going to use the jumpstart wizard. Now, once we're here, we're going to enter the name in. We're going to call it approve new account. And it doesn't matter what email template you use for this. You would create one to email the approvers to approve the account. Now we need to select our entry criteria. So now we're going to select the account type equals, and we're going to put prospect. Now we're going to select the account employees is greater than 500, and we're going to have the approvers automatically assigned. You're going to enter yourself here. All right, perfect. Now we're good. We can hit save. So from here, we're going to hit view approval process detail page, and it will not be activated at first when you come in here, which is good. And we're going to need to look at the initial submission actions. We're going to create a new one, and we're going to do a field update. So we're going to go ahead and give it a name. We're going to call this type to pending, and we're going to do a field update to account type, and we're going to give it a specific value of pending and hit save. So under final approval action, we're going to hit new, and we're going to do field update, and we'll call this type to customer. We're going to do a field update to the account type again. And we're going to change that to customer and save. And lastly, we're going to edit the final approval action of record lock. And we are going to change the unlock the record for editing. We're going to hit save. So that means once this record is approved, you will be able to edit it again after the approval. Lastly, we need to add a rejection action here. We're going to hit add new field update. And we're going to name this account type to prospect. And we're going to update the type field again to prospect, and we're going to hit save. Last thing we need to do is activate this approval process. We're going to hit OK. All right, we submitted our work and we completed the assignment and we got 500 points. So yeah, if you play around with the approval process now, whenever you have on an account, so you can see the submit for approval button here. Now, to get the approval process to work, the account type needs to be in prospect. So let's change this to prospect and hit save. Now the number of employees is 9,000, and that means it is over 500 employees. So we can submit this for approval. You can add a comment if you like. You hit submit. And now if you look up here, the bell icon lit up. And it says, hey, you submitted this for approval. You go in and you look, you can approve, reject, or reassign. And I'm going to approve this one and hit approve. Now let's go back to the account. And if you look at the type, it is flipped over to customer, which is exactly what we would expect from our approval process. Now, right now, that is really cool. You could actually move the button and have it up here. So the submit for approval button is more prominent. There is approval tracking history on here as well. So if you go to the related tab and you scroll down, you can look at the approval history and you can see it was approved and submitted and approved. Now, in the future, I'm going to create a video that shows how you can create a flow to automatically submit approval requests, which will be super handy. So when you are creating new accounts, you don't have to click the button to get it approved. You can, it'll automatically do it for you, and it will notify the approvers. But if you found this video interesting, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.